Hey, Assalamu alaikum everybody, hope you're doing well. Uh, this is the last one, inshallah, and this one is actually, it has the right date. This is happening today, it's the 18th of February 2010. I'm videotaping from a friend's house, and the topic for today is Microbus. I was just thinking about this morning while on my way to class, and it happened again. Basically, a microbus is like a big, 10 or 12-seater van, and instead of, big buses that you have, I mean, you have those huge buses as well, but you have these buses and they have different routes, and you just jump on, you put your hand up. You have different signals, like here means Sidi Bishr, which is a location. This means Bah, and then you have 5-4, that's a location. This means like Azbit Saad, which is a location. I mean, so you just signal these things to the drivers and the drivers pick you up, or they signal them and you just have to know. So you ask people and then you figure it out. Well, I've been having a really big problem, and my problem is every time I get on, I am the only guy with a backpack, unless there's another foreigner there, and people want me to sit way in the back in the corner, which is very annoying. I just wish that they would be a little bit more considerate, but they always just, they're like, go in there, even though it's obviously harder for me to sit down. Well, today was the qimma, the pinnacle of this experience, when they pointed to the back and the guy came out and I was like, come on man, I have a bag in my hand, and he was like, no, I'm sitting right next to the door, which is obviously more comfortable. I go to the back and it's not even a seat, it's a sliver of what would have been a seat. And excuse me, I'm just going to be frank, there was a very large lady who was sitting on this seat, which should have been for two people. And not only that, just my luck, she had just gone shopping, so she had a bag with her. And so there's this sliver of, I mean, literally this big. While I was sitting down, not even half of me was on there, just barely. And I'm holding onto the little hook things with two fingers so I don't fall, because I don't touch females. Now, she was an older lady past menopause, so it would have been okay, but I just, I didn't want to. And I'm holding on, trying not to fall, and I have my bag in the other hand. And every bump is just like, ow, oh my god, and I'm going to fall between the other seat. It was just very uncomfortable. And we have a word for it in Shami, in Syrian Arabic and Egyptian. It's called alil az-zo', and the plural is alilin az-zo', which means basically they're inconsiderate. And that's what I think it is. A lot of people are really inconsiderate, and it's so hard. I'm always bumping into people because at every stop, everyone who's in front of the person who needs to get out, they all get out, he gets out or she gets out, and then they all come back in, and then if there's extra people, they'll be fighting, there'll be big groups of people trying to get in, depending on the stop. So it was very uncomfortable for me. I have to say that the microbuses in Damascus are much more comfortable. They're also smaller. And I don't know, the people just, they seem nicer. But again, I was there for 3.5 months, and it was in the summer, and here I'm not here in the summer. I'm sure there's different demographics and stuff like that. Yeah. Another thing I wanted to talk about, not related to the microbuses, but to driving in general. A car hit me. Well, a car almost hit me today. I mean, I'm serious. It happens a lot, I guess. You just get used to it. But this one was probably 2 inches away, and it was driving very fast. And I was like, man, just another 2 inches, and boom. I don't know what would have happened. That's the Maghrib adhan right now. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. So I'm just going to finish up this video quickly. It was on Shara Delta, which is right out here. A car drove by and it hit me with its mirror. And I was like, ow, what the heck? And 10 feet down past me, the car stops and opens its window. And I was like, man, they're either going to try to get in a fight right now, get out and yell at me, or they're going to say they're sorry, which would have been really nice. They open up the window, they straighten out their mirror, it's the type of mirror that folds in. And then they keep driving off, which I was just like, wow. Egyptian birthday parties. So 2 of the people in my program have had birthday parties in the past week, and one of their host moms, they both live with Egyptian families. I went to one last week. I'm going to one tonight, just in a few hours, and Egyptian birthday parties are awesome. There's homemade food, kids running around, a lot of food, and it reminds me of my childhood and my own birthday parties when my mom used to cook tabbouleh and kibbenaya and the cake and all this special birthday food. It's your birthday when you get that home-cooked food. Reminded me of my childhood. We flick off the lights, have the candles, sing happy birthday in English. I purposefully sing happy birthday because, you're in Egypt. And then I hum along with the Egyptian songs. They have a lot of songs and they're really beautiful, but I don't know them and I don't want to just be left out. So I'm just like humming to the tune, acting like I know what I'm saying, but I don't. Um, Now, I don't want to say mother-in-law, but I'll just say mother-in-law because it's easier. But it's really my sister's husband's mother. But I feel like they're my family too, and his parents are like my parents. So I'll just say that her food is delicious. And oh yeah, they're all from Egypt. They're from Cairo. Um, and I just remember going to their house and they had delicious, delicious food. And the frach, the chicken was very delicious and it was breaded a certain way. It was really good. Well, when I came here, you don't have food like that. I'm mostly eating from the street or cooking myself, and it's not that good relative to that. It's the home cooked food. That's where the real Egyptian cuisine is. So I'm looking forward to tonight because the host mother of my classmate is actually a professional cook. And she has been cooking since the beginning of this week, I heard, and there's a ton of food. So I haven't eaten a lot all day. I know I just posted about eating too much being bad, but I'm really looking forward to some good food, inshallah. Um, yeah, so that's all it for today. A short one. I'm all caught up, and now you know what's going on. And just 4 months left in Egypt, then back to the U.S. for a couple months, and then back out here. And Allahu Alam, God knows best what's gonna happen. So looking forward to more things. Shukran, which means thank you. By the way, I said it last time, didn't translate it. And Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you, and bye.